Alright, so the first day I got here, Brett came and picked me up from the Greyhound drop-off there in Bristol, Tennessee. And on our way to him and his girlfriend's house, she called to say that she was needing to be picked up from work. Apparently somebody stole something from her work. They couldn't find out who it was that did it exactly, so they fired 6 people at once. So she doesn't have an income really. They both sell meth and use a lot of meth. And this was not what I was expecting to walk into for sure. I've been trying to make do the best I can. She is on him every moment of every day. While he's there, she complains to him nonstop about everything and talks a lot about meth. And he just gets completely overwhelmed with it and he needs to take a break. So he lies to her. He doesn't want to hurt her feelings, so he says he's going to see his daughter or he's going to work, which is secret code for going to sell drugs. It's not actual work. The other thing is, for me being in that environment, it's very scary for me. I don't want more issues with the police. Brianna stole some batteries from Walmart while I was there in Rollins, and I about had a heart attack right there in friggin' Walmart. What the hell are you stealing batteries for? You have $2,000 in your pocket. So why don't you buy a pack of batteries? So, nearly every day it's the same thing over and over again. Where she just won't get up off of him. She's literally a stalker. When he goes somewhere, she has a little tracker on his phone and she just stares at that tracker and complains about how terrible a person he is and this, that, and the other, and how she wouldn't be doing it and using it if it wasn't for him. I'm like, God, woman. He's not a terrible person. He's really not. But he's overwhelmed and he needs a break from her. And when he tries to get a break from her, she's tracking where he's going and calling those people where he's at and fucking all sorts of bullshit drama that just doesn't need to be. It's this whole separation anxiety thing. She has to have him there at every point in time and be the center of his attention at all points in time. And she's very demanding about it and very dramatic, and fucking my God, she smokes so goddamn much of that shit too. So then he lies to her, he says he's going to see his daughter, and then he just goes somewhere and hides for a couple of days. He's overwhelmed with it. And then she's turning his phone on and turning his phone off and threatening to light his stuff on fire and calling up her friends, and they're coming over and they're all talking shit about him and what a terrible this he is and what a terrible that he is. And so about a week and a half ago, she had him go get some methamphetamines, and the police pulled him and his friend over, so he had to swallow the meth. And then, of course, he got sick from it. And she was all sorts of mean. That was last of her money, and he was supposed to turn it into more money. And instead he swallowed it. We thought he was gonna fucking overdose, And I fucking felt like I was having a heart attack the whole time this was going on. And so the next day, he's literally rooting through his shit in the toilet, trying to find this bag. and he had one bag inside of another one, and he was all surprised that he only found one bag, where's the other one? And if his bag is empty, then the other bag must be in there somewhere still. And I'm like, oh my God, dude. Like, this is insane. And meanwhile, anytime he goes anywhere, she fucking throws a tantrum and locks him out and throws his stuff outside. And she wants me to hold on to her paraphernalia stuff. I'm like, I'm not going to do that. Are you kidding me? And so she's wanting me to get involved in this vindictive bullshit where she's turning off his phone so he can't communicate with anybody, and then turning it back on so she can see where he's at, and saying she's just trying to make it so that he doesn't come here. And I'm like, well, why are you egging him on? And then she's wanting me to take a picture of him at Walmart with a big old smiley happy face. She can send it to him to fucking antagonize him. I'm like, no. See, that's the thing. With all the things that you've done to him today already, like, I don't want to be involved in that. I don't even want to do the things that I do. But I have to do the things that I do because that's the kind of help that I get. I mean, I spent all day listening to her having a non-stop panic attack about him being gone, and how much she hates him and how much she loves him, and she kicks him out every other day, and then she lets him back, and he gives her a bunch of meth, and she's happy for a bit, and then she smokes it, and she fucking talks non-stop, and she's all emotional, and then she cries, and then she does even more vindictive stuff to him, like getting a hold of his friends, try to turn them against him. And then he was sent for her to go get some more, so he went to go get it. Apparently he got robbed, or used it all, who knows. But she smokes as much as he does, that's guaranteed. I mean, oh my God, she goes through a lot. And they're understanding of the fact that I don't use, like they don't peer pressure me to use it or anything like that, but, you know, she's wanting me to keep her stuff next to me, and if anything happens, just chuck it out the window. And I'm like, I won't do that, I'll freeze first. And people don't get that. I'm trying really hard here. I mean, how many phone calls is a guy supposed to make and get turned down before he goes completely fucking bonkers? I'm ashamed of the entire system, but I have been for a while. It's because they don't go after the actual predators, they go after the people easiest to victimize, just like the rest of America. It's human nature. Go after whoever it is that's easiest to victimize. That's why you have to destroy somebody's name. And my name was thoroughly destroyed. So does it really matter? See, if I don't matter, if my life doesn't matter, then why not help me end it? If these people can't come forward, knowing that the police won't take a report from me, if they can't come forward about this abuse, and none of these places that I've been, not Adult Protective Services in Colorado or Nebraska or anywhere that I've been, have they done anything about any of this? Who do you go to? When they call you mentally ill, they can do whatever they want to you. That's why you need somebody in your corner who can speak for you. That's what an advocate does. Without one of those, I can't even get these people to understand what the fuck is going on. I can say the same thing 300 times, and they miss it every time. I need a place where I'm not surrounded by tweakers or alcoholics. I need my own room, but not just my own room with my own rules. If I want to listen to music, I want to be able to listen to music and not have to worry about people hating on me and treating me badly because I'm listening to music. If I need to step away, I need to be able to step away out of the environment. Being dependent on people who are on drugs, that's not something that's useful, but depending on the police or any of these fucking therapists to do a goddamn thing, that's not happening either. I mean, this whole time I've been saving evidence and trying to get the evidence in the hands of the authorities. Someone who can help. And I get treated like I'm not making an effort. Somebody takes 30-something pictures and they're like, look how much I did for you. And I'm like, you just sent me 30 pictures that I already have. That's the thing. I need help with the things I don't have access to. The things that happened to me because of the slander by the Bollinger family and by their extended family and their friends. That's organized crime. It's illegal as fuck, but they did it anyway. It's alright as long as no one will look at it, and no one will look at it. People kept on telling me, call this place and call that place. No, before we can bother with calling a goddamn lawyer, we have to be able to sit down and go through all of this shit, and I can't do it all by myself when I'm constantly trying to find a place to go. And so many people were like so kind, like Shannon, when I was on my way to California, like because she had been kind to me that day and she had already told me if I came back that things would be different. And I had to make a decision at a moment's notice, and that's something that's difficult to explain to you guys. Like how many times that I just had to rush a decision because it's either move on and try to find a way to get someone to fucking look at it and listen, or just take the abuse for the rest of my life. And fuck you. I won't do what you tell me. You don't have my best interest at heart. You may have good intentions, but your good intentions do absolutely no good if you don't know what the fuck is going on. If you've never been in the situation, then maybe instead of saying that you can never understand it, how about you shut the fuck up and let somebody tell you what it's like? I'm sick and tired of listening to everybody telling me their fucking opinion. Fuck your opinion, listen to me, I was fucking there.